Today's January 27, 2024. It's a Saturday morning around somewhere between 10 and 11. And it's raining. Forecast last night showed that it was going to rain today. And it is. And the cattle are still eating hay, so they're good for hay. They're eating on both piles now. So that's good. And it's below 40 now. It's somewhere around, that's above 35. It's just below 40 degrees. And it looks like there's more ice on the pond now, so there's more ice floating. Yeah, so I guess the ice is thin enough now to float on top. And back there too, on that pond too. Yeah, that pond got lots of ice on it. What was that? What was that cow made a noise? The one that, or the heifer down there laying down. Yeah, something must be wrong with her. She's always laying down. But she'll get over it. When the weather warms up, she'll be back to her old self again. Anyway, I just wanted to show that it's raining today. Maybe, but the ground's firming up. The ground must have thawed out because there's no fog anymore. Well, except for the rain. And it looked like they even ate in that pile. See that? It looks like they were digging in there. Yeah, I can see that now. They were digging in that pile of hay, and they're eating that one, and they're eating that one. So they got hay to eat. But it's a little cold out here. Only thing I hope is that it don't snow. Yeah, when this close to. The closer it gets to 32, the closer it gets to more chance there is for snow. But anyway, starting Monday, it's supposed to be sunny for the rest of the week, and the rest of the week. And in the 50s, so that's good. But we'll wait and see. But there's always a chance for rain around this time of year, or at least this weekend anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna head back in the house, stay warm. Okay, guys. Catch you later. Or should I say girls? Catch you later, girls. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's all for now. Catch you later. Well, this is my walkway to my back of my house. First step, actually 2 steps. Yeah, there's 2 steps here. Anyway, when I built this sidewalk right after I built my house, built the house in '83, so maybe I built this in '84 or '85. Anyway, when I poured this concrete here for the sidewalk, I put my footprints on the left, and my late wife put hers on the right, and only thing I didn't put was the date. At least I don't see the date anywhere. One of these days I'll clean it off with some bleach, and maybe it'll clean it up. Maybe I'll see something. But from what I can see here, anyway, that's my welcome mat. Okay, that's all I wanted to show. All right, it's still raining. Well, colder today. Today's January 28, 2024. It's a Sunday. It's around 9 a.m. And it's close to 32, or maybe 33, something like that. Right near there. Got a nice cold west wind. There's the hay that they've been eating on. It rained last night. You can see water puddled up here and there. But it's not frozen. I mean, the pond still got ice on it. It's still that ice from the bitter cold still hasn't all melted yet, and it won't melt much today because it's colder today. And I said I estimate around 2 inches last night, 2 inches of rain, somewhere around that, over an inch for sure. And you can see water flowing in that little stream, and there's that other one. Anyway, that's where we're at today. I was planning on going out to the big pasture to see how much hay they got left. But I'm afraid to drive up there with the truck after all this rain. But if nothing else, I'll walk up. We'll see. I'll go later today. The ground doesn't feel soft, even though after 2 inches of rain it should be soft. But it's not like it's the thawing ground soft. It's just from rain, being rained on soft, wet. Anyway, I'll probably walk up, because I don't want to make tracks on my road or in the pasture either. If I can avoid it, as long as I got enough hay, that's what I'm concerned about. If they really need hay, I'll have to make some tracks in there with my tractor, but I'll see what I can do. Or I gotta see what's up there first. They got plenty. Oh, I'll see what they got. Okay, I'm gonna warm up a little bit. I'll go out this afternoon. I'm hoping the sun will come out later. I haven't seen the sun for so long. I forgot what it looks like. She's wandering around looking for hay. They got hay there, but it's pretty wet. It's pretty wet through there. And they're eating that too, so they got hay to eat. She's rummaging through that. That's the older hay. That's the older hay, and then that's an older hay, and that's the newest hay right there. Anyway, they're eating. That's the main thing. They're eating. And let's see. I'll go out to the big pasture, walk up, and see what's up there. Okay. Check you later. Well, I said it was 32. Well, it's actually 33, if I look at it right. Anyway, that's where we're at today. Cat always jumps on my shoulder when I'm here, and I'm looking at the thermometer. Okay. So I gotta have to use one hand to pet the cat, and the other hand to hold my phone. Okay, well, I'll go out later to the big pasture, check on their hay. I haven't checked on it all week. It's been too wet with the thawing, and now with the rain from last night, it's still wet. Oh, but I'll check it out. One way or another, I'll walk up. I haven't walked up to the pasture for a long time. I don't know, I can't remember the last time I had to walk up. I remember when I was younger, I was walking all the time. I walked everywhere. We would call it, when we were kids, we'd call it hiking. We were hiking someplace. Yeah. We were just exploring, or I was. Anyway, that's, gotta go back in. It's cold. I didn't dress for him to go outside. Okay, let's go back in. Alright, cat, you stay out here where you belong. Okay, that's all for now. Catch you later. Well, today, still January 28, 2024, Sunday. A cold Sunday. Not too cold though, it's 33, or when I checked somewhere behind the house. It's windy too, so not quite freezing, but as close as you can get. And like I said, it's windy. I'm going to go out. It's 10 a.m. right now. I'm going to go out and check the hay in the big pasture, because I'm going to have to feed them pretty soon. One of these days. I'm hoping for the ground to dry out enough to get my tractor on the ground without making ruts. But I'll find out today. I'll have to walk up though, because I I estimate 2 inches. I didn't dump my rain bucket, so it already had 3 inches in it from before. Well, almost 2 inches of water last time I checked it, and then it had 1 inch of ice on it. I forgot to remove it. Did I take the ice out? Wait a minute, did I take the ice out? I don't know if I took the ice out. I thought I took the ice out of it. Anyway, I estimated I had 3 inches in there with the ice, if the ice melted. Now I'm even thinking harder. And now there's 5 inches in the bucket, so let's put it this way. I've got at least, since I checked it last, when the ground started to thaw, or when everything was thawing out, and I checked that bucket with the ice in it, with 2 inches plus the ice. And even if I took the ice out, it still had about 2 inches. So that means since then, if the 5 inches now, without the ice, that would be 3 inches, but with the ice, it would be about 2 inches of rain. But anyway, I digress. That doesn't matter. It's wet, put it that way. I got lots of rain this week. And luckily I didn't get snow, so I'm happy about that. Anyway, let's get down to the pasture and take a look at the hay, see what's happening down there. Well, I hope I don't regret this later, but the ground seems firm, even after all that rain. I'm not sinking in with my feet, but that's just me. But I'm going to take a chance and I'm going to drive down there, at least to the bridge. I'm going to open the gate. I'm going to try to drive through there. I'll walk a little bit ways, and I'm going to try to walk to drive on that. I'd like to drive up to the top. I don't feel like walking. I could, but I don't feel like it. I'm so lazy now. Anyway, there's still water everywhere. It had plenty of rain. Had lots of rain, so in theory it should be wet and muddy, but I'm hoping it's not too hard. Hope the ground's not too wet, too soft for the truck. We'll see. I'll give it a chance. Hope I don't. I got 4-wheel drive, so I'm hoping that'll help me. Well, I made it this far. I made it to the bridge, and I didn't make any ruts. And I only had it in 2-wheel drive, and I had to get out to move that log. I didn't want to run it over, but I noticed that the water's higher. Well, I figured it would, but it didn't go over the bridge. So I guess it rained slow enough that it went through the bridge. Didn't have to go over the bridge. Anyway, this is how the water's flowing. It's fuller than it was the other day when I came. It wasn't. I think it was the 26th. I didn't come out yesterday, so 26th is when I came out here, and that's when I noticed the ice melted mostly, and what's left of this big ice block that was here. I mean, it was a big one. It was a big one, right about here. When I took a picture of it, it took up about this much space, and when you went out to there, that's how big the ice block was. And straight across through here, went out, come down, and then around that way. So anyway, looks like there's 4 rocks that froze up in that ice block, and when the ice melted, it left the rock. So those are going to be my souvenirs. I'll add it to my rock pile in front of the house. My rock memories. Okay, let me get going. I gotta get through there and see what the rest of it looks like. Oh, you can see that groundhog hole. I can see it way up there. Right there. Yeah. Groundhogs are probably still hibernating. What is it, February when the groundhog's supposed to come out? I forget what date that is. Anyway, it's getting close to that. Groundhog Day. I never know what that is. Anyway, I'm gonna pick up them rocks, move this log, open that gate, and take a little walk, and then I'll come back and try to drive up the road. Those 4 rocks that I mentioned that were in that ice block of ice that was here. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Well, there was more than 4 rocks there. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 big ones, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little ones. So I'm gonna take them all home. That'll be my memory of the ice on the bridge. Okay, let's keep going. Well, I'm ready. Everything's moved off the bridge that was in my way. Now I'm gonna go open that gate and head up. Well, I made it this far. I didn't make any ruts. I still have to go up the road, but it's not, it feels firm. So I'm gonna take a chance to go up there too. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, the creek is flowing good. Don't know if the cattle will be down here today or not, which I doubt. Yeah. Creek is flowing good. Yeah, it's flowing. Gotta have plenty of water. Oh, there's still 1 piece of ice left. Look at that. Over there. Just laying on top of that hill there, little hill, halfway up the bank. The last piece of ice that I can see. Wonder why. Must have been pretty thick. Anyway, that's what's going on here. A little cold today. Well, at least the ground's firm. Maybe that rain that came packed the ground a little bit. I hope. We'll see. Let me head up there now. I got it 4-wheel drive, so hopefully I won't get stuck. I'll be in a big problem if I get stuck. I made it up the road, pasture road. No ruts, that's good. And no spinning. And I see the cattle up there. I'm gonna drive up to at least along the fence there. This ground is pretty packed, so I think I should be good. Then when I get done, I'll just back up and then come back down. I don't want to drive in where all that hay is, because that'll be soft. Okay, let me drive up there, see what I can see. But at least they're all here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see 8. Okay. Yeah. Okay, they're all here. Okay, I'm gonna drive up there now. Camera got cold. Shut off by itself. Had to come in the truck to warm it up. And then raccoon skulls are in my way. Yeah, so and I plugged it in. The battery went down to 11% too. I think it started up around 80. It was 80 today. 80% when I came out here. Didn't take long to. Yeah, there's my skulls. I just keep them in here. Just for fun. Anyway, I'm trying to warm the phone up. There's the other ones. There's one over here too. Look at that. They're all coming around. Anyway, I think I gotta walk over there and see what the hay looks like. I think I'll be okay now. I got it plugged in. I got it charging again. Okay, let's go outside again. Well, there they are. Bully back there. That there. A cow. That's the oldest cow. Actually, it's the mother of the dark one. She's the mama of that dark one. That was her first. And then that one is her second, that darker one here. And the red one is her third. And the brown one behind her is her fourth. So she's the mama of those four. These three. Where is she? And that dark one there. And those two white ones are her babies. Those white ones are her babies. That's her first calf there on the right, heifer calf, and then I guess last year, I guess I could start saying last year. That white bull there is her calf from last year. And she looks pregnant. She'll be having again this year. And there's old bully. Now, trying to remember where the hay was. I guess that was one of the bales. I think that was one of them too. It looks like it. No, that's a different bale. That bale there was from. I'm back outside. Cattle don't seem too bothered by the cold. What do you want? I heard somebody banging on the truck. Where's that red one? That's it, girl. There's another one banging on the truck. What do you want? I ain't got no hay today. I'll come out tomorrow. Maybe the sun will come out tomorrow. Sun will come out tomorrow. Da, 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 da. I forgot that song. Something about Annie. I remember the word Annie with that song. Yeah. Everything's a girl except big bully and little bully. Right there. Coming over to at least they're eating. That's good. I'm good. That's what I came out here for, to find out, see if they got hay. They got some. I think the hay that I fed last time was over there somewhere. I think these are leftover. These are leftovers from the week before. What do you want? What are you doing? Checking me out? Yeah, you're checking me out. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean to scare you. Do I smell like hay? Huh? Do I smell? I hear geese. I hear there's some geese way over there. It looks like they're disorganized. Anyway, let me walk over there. Oh, what I was saying? Yeah, I think these are the old hay from a couple weeks ago. The one from last week, I think, was over that way. Yeah, if I remember right. From there on down, there was 4 bales over there. I'll go take a look at them. There's the mama cow with her 3 youngest offspring, heifers. Those are the 3 youngest heifers. There's a number 2 over there on the right. There's number 3 scratching her neck on the chin on the truck, and then the light brown one over there is her last calf from last year. And then that cow is a cow over there eating on the left. That's her first calf, and those 2 white ones, the one on the left, the bigger heifer, that's her first calf, and this little bully here on the right, that's her calf from last year. Now I can see last year, 2023. Okay, and there's Mr. Bully. Yeah, Mr. Bully. I still can't throw that over yet. I'll need something else to do that someday. Hope they don't reach under the fence to reach for it. Anyway, I'm gonna head over that way. Yeah, this is the hay I put out last week. I think it's been a week ago. It was either last Sunday or last Saturday. I can't remember which. I have to look it up. Anyway, this was an old bale. No, this was a good bale. This was a good bale. And I'm not sure anymore where that... Did they roll that out? Yeah. I think they rolled that out. Uh-huh. They rolled that one out to there, I think. I could be wrong, but I think they did. I think they rolled it out to there. That's my guess. I could be wrong, but otherwise, this one on the end was a good bale. Yeah, this was a good bale. I think it was. Yeah, because I had every other one was different. This don't look like a. This don't look like a good bale. It looks like an old bale. But I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, anyway. It was a good bale from 2022, anyway. No. That's a good bale was from 2023. Yeah, 2023. So that was from last year. Yeah. First cutting. And then this was an old bale from 2022. Okay. Yeah, that's what this was. They spread it out pretty good. Even rolled a little bit there. And then the next bale was a good bale. I could see it's a little greener. Little greener. And I remember the other day that I came out, I don't know what day it was, but the day that I did come out, I don't remember what day it was. I don't think it was Saturday though. The Saturday was the day it started to warm up. So I must have fed them, I think it was a Thursday or a Friday. Friday was a rainy day though. I gotta check my records. But anyway, they still got plenty of hay here. And the fourth bale that I fed the last time was just past that little hot pile of hay. And they still got hay over there too. So they still got hay to eat if they need it. Yeah, they still got hay to eat. What you guys doing? I ain't got hay today. Maybe I'll come out tomorrow, maybe give you some. Yeah, I'll come out tomorrow. Yeah, you and the bully. See, the bully's eating it. They're still eating it. They're just not that hungry. They still got plenty to eat here, so I'm not too concerned. And I think I could drive up here with the tractor now. Even if this area is soft, I could still find some place to drive. That's not too muddy. Okay. That's all I wanted to check today. See how they were doing. How much hay they had. They still got plenty to clean up. Yeah, that was a good bale from 2023 there. This was from 2022. That was from 2023. That went all the way out to there, lighter green. And then the fourth bale was an old bale from 2022. And they still have plenty of hay there from previous feedings. But this was my last feeding. No, I think it was like a Thursday, 2 Thursdays ago. Today's Sunday. Now that I think about it, a Thursday or a Friday, or maybe even a Wednesday. I don't know. I know it was still frozen. The ground was still frozen when I fed these. That much I know. The ground was still frozen, and it didn't start thawing until Saturday, last Saturday, not this past Saturday, but the Saturday before yesterday. Yeah. So it's been at least a week and a half. It's been about a week and a half since I fed them. But like I said, they still got that hay, that pile, and they're eating over there. That was even older hay, and they're still over there eating it. That's even older hay. This was from my last feeding, and they're eating that, and he's eating it. So they got plenty to eat. I'll come out when the sun's shining. Yeah, I like to feed hay when the sun shines. Anyway, I can hear the wind in the trees. I don't know if it picks up on the video, but I can hear the wind. I can see I can see the wind. I can hear the wind. But right here, I don't feel any wind. The trees are blocking most of the wind. I feel a little bit coming out of this. Yeah, right now I felt a little bit coming out of there. It's probably coming up that branch there. Yeah, the wind comes up that branch. Yeah. But over that way, on the other side of those bales where the truck is, I didn't feel any wind there. The bales block it. That's probably why they're always standing there when I drive up. They stand there to stay out of the wind. Well, guys, I'm gonna head back to the house. You do what you gotta do, and I'll do what I gotta do. Where's everybody? Where's the other one? Am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there he is. The white one's back that way. Yeah. The white one's back that way. He's behind them all. A group of cows on the right. Well, at least my phone didn't shut off. By itself, anyway. Yeah, they're eating. They're munching on something. So that's good. Yeah, they got old hay over there, way over to the other end down there. I can see it. It's pretty stacked up. It's been rolled out, but it's still hay. They got plenty of hay to choose from. Bully's eating. Those 3 are eating. 1, 2, 3, and they're coming over here. They're probably going to go start eating again. Guess they realized I didn't have no hay with me. And then that hay there, that's the good bale from last year in 2023, and then that's an old bale from 2022, but they're still eating it. And they got plenty of hay over there too on the other side of that shelter, and they got hay went down that way, but I probably got wet with the rain. The rain probably flowed down that way, soaked it a little bit more. But the one on top of the hill should be drier. That's why I feed them up here, because it's always drier. The water runs off. Yeah, except right in this little spot here, right along this side here, where I'm standing. It's always a little bit wetter. There's a little hollow spot here, a little low spot right through here. Yeah, you can tell by their tracks. Yeah, and they walk through here, they sink in more. Now there's 5 of them eating there, and 6 with the bully. So there, 6 of them still eating again. So at least I found out what I needed to know. They got plenty of hay. It got wet with all the rain, but that's raining. It's raining for about a week now, off and on. Maybe not every day, but since last Saturday, every day's been foggy, except for these last 2 days. But even without the fog, it's been overcast. So haven't seen the sun in such a long time. I don't even remember the last time I saw the sun. Maybe when I fed these. Who knows? I can't remember. It's a distant memory for now. Hopefully it's supposed to come out this week. Maybe tomorrow, they said. Late tomorrow it's supposed to come out. The cloud cover is supposed to move off to the east and open up and show us some sun. So I'll wait till then to see what happens. If I don't feed them tomorrow, I'll feed them Tuesday. Yeah, it's supposed to be warmer anyway for Tuesday. Okay, that's all I got for today. I did what I needed to do, check out everything, and I was also checking out if the ground was firm enough to hold the tractor and the truck up, and I found that out. That's okay. That's good. That's what I needed to know before I come out here with the tractor. Yeah, it's not too bad up here. It's nice and calm. The trees block most of the wind. Not all of it, but most of it. Yeah, and if they really want to get out of the wind, they go down that hill into that bottom pasture down there. There's probably no wind down there either, because this whole hill blocks it. Unless it comes in from the west. If it comes from the west there, it'll blow down. It'll channel it down that way. Anyway, right now I think it's from the northwest, that direction. That direction's northwest. Yeah. And that's north, northeast, east, southeast, south, and southeast, and west, of course. Yeah, that's where I came up from, the west, up that road. Well, enough chitter chatter. Is that what you call it? There's another word for it. Forgot what it was though. Blabbering. Oh yeah. Okay. Let me get one more picture from a distance. Yeah, where I can get everybody. Yeah. Yeah, I can see everybody now. Okay, let me get a good picture for my memories. When I get really old, can't do this anymore. Hopefully that'll be a while before I have to quit. But until then, I'll enjoy myself. Okay, that's all for today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Yeah, I want to get another look from this side. Yeah, they're all there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they're all eating good. I went ahead and took a picture of each one separately for my record at the beginning of this year. That way I can compare them to pictures from years before. Yeah. That's what's good about a digital camera. It's easy to keep records. In the old days, I had to take a picture with my Instamatic or whatever I had at the time. I still think I'm going to get some hay in this. Keep walking to where I am. And there's still some hay. I noticed looks like they had turned that up a little bit too. I can see it's all been messed with, at least on this big pile. They're finding hay to eat. That's the main thing. They're finding hay to eat. Headed back to my truck. I'll have enough to eat for today and a few more days. I'll give them some more hay. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it. Everything's wet. I'll probably stick it through here. I didn't feed them here yet. But here I can feel the wind coming up the hill. Yeah. All right. It's hard to tell. It's either coming from this direction or that direction, but I think it's coming from up there. Yeah, nice. Nice view. Yeah, I thought about, well, I said I built my house in '83, and I bought this a few years later, before 1990. I think it was around 1985, '86, something like that. That's what I'm thinking. Because it took a few years for me to clean up this place. Hire somebody to do push some trees out and straighten the creek out and all the other stuff. But anyway, I finally put cattle here in 1990. Before that, I was trying to raise stuff in that bottom ground down there. Planted something up here too. I forgot what it was. Yeah, I don't remember what it was now. And I remember baling. I baled it before I put cattle here. I baled the grass that was growing, because that's what I did first. I seeded everything with grass. That's probably what I was doing. I was probably baling it all in hay, baling it all. That's before I started feeding up. That's before I had the cattle here. I just planted some hay. That's before I had that shed. And these fence here for the bales. Yeah. Because this was already somewhat clean. I know there was a lot of, what do they call those? Because this land was like, I guess they was fallow for so many years. And this was infested with dewberries, is that what they call them? Dewberries? It's like a blackberry that grows along the ground. Yeah, it's a dewberry. Anyway, that's what he went over there to eat. How about that? I'm glad I saw that. And that was from a couple of weeks ago. It's not exactly new, or fresh, should I say? But they're still eating it. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. Anyway, I finally moved cattle here in 1990. I put some fence up and moved some cattle. And then since then it's been pasture. And I forgot what I was talking about. I do that sometimes. I'm rambling on and I lost my train of thought. Anyway, anyway, this is what I got now. Like I said, I'll probably feed some through here. Complete this feeding area. I could put a couple in here too. A couple here, one over there, one over here. Well, I think I'll only feed them 3 this time. I'll put 2 here and 1 over here somewhere. Anyway, that's what I got for now. It's still, that wind's cold. Yeah, I did some work up here to get this thing straightened up. I was talking about. I built my house in '83 on 5 acres, and then I bought this 20 acres. And then after I got it fixed up, before I put cattle here, I thought about building a house up here somewhere, right about here, right there. Not over. I didn't want it over here. I wanted over there where it's protected. Well, I figured that it was too much trouble to drive up in wintertime, and I said I already had a house, so since I already had a house, I didn't really need another house. Anyway, it was still a nice thought to have a house there, because I got good drainage on both sides, and I'd have another partial underground. In other words, the house would have been dug into that hill, so I had good drainage out to the road. And I got some flat area up here, up there on top there, so that would have been good. But then I would have no place for my cattle. Oi! You scared me. You scared me. I heard something go, ooh. She let out a big breath. You scared me, heifer. Yeah. Do I scare you? I doubt it. I like that one. I like that red brownish color. I like that. That's what I like about these cattle. They all have a different color, easy to tell apart. Yeah, those 2 are similar. Those are sisters. The one on the left is the oldest one. The one on the right is the next one. Let's see, if I remember right. That bull there, half of him is a mixture of Chianina, Romanola, Marchigiana. Yeah, that's on one side, on his papa's side, I think, and on his mama's side. No, backwards. That's on his mama's side. The Italian breeds are on his mama's side. On his papa's side, he's Highland. He had a Highland bull, Papa. Anyway, from him, and then all these here, the rest of these, because the mama cow, she's also half Highland, and then and her other side has 3 white breeds plus Piedmontese. No, on her mama's side was her mama was Piedmontese. Her mama was Piedmontese, and on her papa's side, her mama was full-blooded Piedmontese. Let me think this through. Her mama's side was full Piedmontese, No. Her mama, I went back too far. Her mama was half Piedmontese from her grandmother's side, from this cow's grandmother's side. Yeah, her mama was half Piedmontese, and the other half was. I'm talking about her mama. This cow's mama was half Piedmontese, half Highland. That's what it was. Okay, and then she came out with she's a mixture of Highland, Piedmontese, Chianina, Romanola, and Marchigiana. Okay, that's how all the breeds in her, and then all the offspring are variations of that. Okay, I tend to forget. I got it written down somewhere, but I try to remember some of it. Okay, yeah, I know what people might say. Yeah, there's some inbreeding going on here, but it doesn't bother me. I don't call it inbreeding. I call it line breeding. Fancy word, yeah. Anyway, it's okay with me as long as I get what I want. I wanted a mixture of the Italian breeds and the Highland. I had 4 Italian breeds in these: Chianina, Romanola, Marchigiana, and Piedmontese. And then I got the Highland. So that's what that was my goal, is to cross the Highland with the Italian breeds, and that's what I got. And almost all of them look a little different. Those 2 are similar. 2 white ones are similar. Then I got that red one, and I got that brown one. Where is that brown one? Oh, it's over there somewhere. Anyway, I've spent enough time out here. I gotta get back to the house. Yeah, I'll be feeding these again in a few days. With the tractor, not the truck. With the tractor. Okay, let's head back to the house and wait until tomorrow or the next day. Okay, let's go. Bye. Catch you on the next one. Bye. Well, as usual, I backed the truck up all the way over to here, and I didn't make any tracks. That's what I wanted to show. Well, so I also decided to get out and take a view of this. I've seen this end for a while. I took a couple of bales out here a long time ago. I think 2. And then now they're trying to wonder what I'm doing here. I think they saw my truck over here, and this is where I usually feed them ground corn in those black tubs. So maybe they're thinking that I'm going to give them some ground corn. But sorry guys, I didn't mean to give you the wrong impression. Bully's still over there eating, and there's a hay. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here before they wind up over here. Okay, that's all. See you on the next one, or catch you on the next one. Bye. They won't let me leave. Now the bully's coming over. Yeah, they think I'm going to give them corn. All right, let's get out of here before I get them too upset. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to fool you. All right, that's all. Bye. Well, the bull stopped over there. See, they're all checking it out. See if I gave them corn. See, they're looking for corn. Even after all this time, I haven't fed them corn since probably last September, something like that. Been a while. Yeah. Been like what, 5 months? September? Because that's when I sold the cattle. September, October, November, December, January. 4 months. 4 months since I sold those cattle last year. And they still remember that I give them corn there. They still remember that. That one was, I could tell, I know those tubs are filled, some of them were filled with water if they're not turned upside down. So now they're drinking out of the tubs. Yeah, they're drinking out of the tubs. I think the tubs, some of the tubs have that molasses in it. So it probably tastes good. Yeah. Well, Bully, sorry. I didn't mean to fool you and take you away from your eating hay, but I just want to take a look at those bales from that end. Oh well, that's life. Everyone gets fooled by sometimes. It's not even April. I fooled you. Okay, that's it, Bully. You go back to eating hay. That's it. Go ahead. Okay, that's all. I gotta go now. Back to the house where it's warm. Alright. Cows can take care of themselves as long as I give them hay. That's my job. Their job is to eat it and have calves. I'm hoping to get, I got 2 cows, so I'm hoping to get 2 calves this year again. Plus that big heifer, I'm hoping she's pregnant too, but I'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, so that's a possibility of 3 calves this year over here. In the Highlands, I don't know. I thought they'd have a calf by now, but I guess the old Bully couldn't. I think they were too small for him or something, because he's so big. I guess they couldn't stand his weight. We'll see. Time will tell. I think this year, though, instead of bringing the bull to them, I think I'll bring them out here. Yeah, I got plenty of grass this year, so I think I'll try that for a change, anyway. Okay, that's all. Bye. Catch you on the next one. One observation here before I leave. Water comes down through here from both sides, and then it runs down here. It runs down the road. I tried to raise this up. I put some dirt here to raise this up to get it to go that way, but it still comes down and erodes this here, especially there now. And I also put a pipe in there, one of those pipes with the holes in it, a drainage pipe. I was hoping that the water would drain through there, and I got the pipe going out that way. Well, that's not working too good, so I think what I'm going to do is, that's why I left this pile of rock here. I'm going to take some of that rock and line it along here to block the flow of the water, at least to slow it down. And I'm going to put some along, I guess I'll have to put it on this side, because if I put it there, I won't be able to open the gate. So I'll put a pile of rock here, or maybe I'll leave the gate that way. Anyway, I'll put a rock on this side of the gate. Pile of rock, it'll make back like a little speed bump, but it'll also block some of the water that flows down through here. Yeah, because I don't want the water flowing on the road any more than it has to. So I'm going to make a little rock dam, I guess you could call it. Rock obstacle with rocks. And I'll put some along in here too, because it's getting kind of wore down, so I need to put some in there for traction. Okay, that's my next project, I guess, or one of my next projects for summer, next summer. Well, I guess anytime I feel like it. That's a lot of rock moving. I thought about doing it with the blade, but that's too hard to get that rock to go where I want it to go. I'll just use buckets. Okay, that's all for now. It's a future project. All right, gotta go. Bye. Catch you on the next one. I'm just glad I didn't have any ruts. I didn't make any ruts today. Glad about that. All right, on to the house. Back to the house now. All right, catch you on the next one. I decided to stop and take a look at the creek flowing here. Yeah, there's still a lot of water in there flowing from that last rain we had last night. And I could tell most of that sandbar is gone. I used to have a big pile of sand along the opposite side of the creek there, like where those logs are, and farther up. Yeah, like where that grass is growing. That was all from that grass. I think from that grass all the way up the hill was a big sandbar, but most of it's washed away now. But it'll fill back up again later. Anyway, I could see the level of the water under the bridge, and my culvert that I had put in with a track hoe back in '88. Yeah, in '88. And then I had to hire somebody to put those. I think there was 2 or 3. I'm not sure how many I had in there. There's at least two. And then I formed around it all the way across with plywood and 2x4s and cables. You have to hold it all together. Yeah, and then wire cables. And then I had to have help pouring the concrete, but it worked out okay. It's been here since '88, so it didn't wash out yet. People told me that I should have used a bigger culvert, but that's the biggest culvert that a track hoe could carry, so that's why I wound up with that small size. I should have done it differently, but I should have built a support on each side, a concrete support on each side, and then formed it with rebar and stuff, and then pour big beams across it, and then pour the concrete slab on top of that. But I was in a hurry, and I was working by myself, so that's what I ended up with. It's working. Sometimes the logs jam up in front of it on the other box on the opposite side, but it's been working. So far, so good. Alright, that's all. Catch you on the next one. Bye. Well, I stopped in the bridge, mostly to close that gate. But since I was here and I had the truck and I got my fence tester in the truck, I checked that fence. Today it's working okay, so maybe there's enough bright light to make it work again. Anyway, it's working. That fence is working too on this side. It's just not working as good. There's only doesn't seem like it's working as hard, but it's covering more fence. The charger's working. It's supplying power to the whole all the way to that side, and then all the way way back there, and then back to this up on top of the top of the hill. So it's got more fence to charge. So, but it's working. So that's another relief. And once the sun comes out, it'll probably work even better. Okay, I'm headed back to the house. Oh, one thing I wanted to mention. Yeah, let me check this out. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that I said I built this bridge in '88, but according to this, it shows '98. So I don't know what to say about that. Anyway, I thought it was '88, but maybe not. It could have been in '98. Yeah. Anyway, that's and I wrote here it cost $5,000 back then with all the materials that I used. Didn't count my labor, but the concrete and lumber, cable, everything like that, and the a track hoe to carry the culverts down here from the road. Anyway, that's what I just wanted to revise that, show that it was built in '98, not '88, if this is accurate, which I think it is. Okay, that's all. Right back. I bend over to get that shot. I'm trying to keep this in landscape, not portrait, but we'll see. Okay, that's all. That's bridge was built in 1998, not 1988. Sorry, my mistake. I guess that's the first thing to go is memory. Okay, let's hit. Let's go back to the house. Let's go. I'm ready to leave now. All right, catch you on the next one. Bye. Bye. Oh, I'm back at the house now. It's still January 28th? Yeah, 28th, 2024. I'm back at the house now. It's around noon now. Started at 10 this morning. And then noon, I decided since I'm going to be feeding hay today or tomorrow or the next day or one of these days this week, and I decided to notice my gas gauge on this tractor was around a quarter tank, so I decided to put 10 gallons in, and it's about all it holds. 2 jugs when it gets down to about a quarter. 3 jugs if it's totally empty, more or less. So I've never let it get that low, but I'm estimating. But 2 jugs is what I usually put in every time I get down to a quarter. And it's windy. It's still windy now. Anyway, that's the end of today. Checking hay for the cattle and checking the road. Check the firmness of the ground too, so which is okay for the truck, so it's okay for the tractor too. Okay, I'm going back in the house now. Catch you later.